Minneapolis, St. Paul, Bloomington, and then Brooklyn Park. To not have a voice in city council, I think is not a good thing. It's the right thing to do. It just so happens that it is me. But this is not a candidacy for one particular group. Right. This is for all of us. Right. It is for it is because I have a track record of working with groups across racial and ethnic spectrum within this city to produce results. I currently serve on the Brooklyn Park City Council as a Human Rights Commissioner. I work with the school district. I've designed HIV/AIDS intervention programs here. I work at the university. So I have been doing a lot of things in Brooklyn Park for the community, and it's about time that one of us get on the city council where we have a much bigger platform and a much a bigger pulpit, so to speak, the spread of our message of unity, our message of a common purpose, our message of making sure that our kids have something to do in Brooklyn Park. So this campaign that we're running, this movement that we're running, trying to take pride back into Brooklyn Park, it is for all of us. And so I just happen to be the one, but it could have been anybody. Right. It could have been anybody. So we're trying to encourage everybody to come around, to rally around our candidacy, because we believe that we have the track record, we have the experience, we have the intellect and the integrity to provide the results that citizens are looking for. Citizens of Brooklyn Park, are looking for, and they need someone that has this collaborative, partnership-driven type, experience and philosophy to go on city council in order to do things for the greater good of our community. I think one of the things stand out, a lot of people don't realize is how much influence the city council has on our daily lives. The taxes we pay, the roads we drive our cars on, the taxes we pay when we go to the grocery store to buy our food, the kind of stores we see in the community, the composition of the kind of stores that we see, whether the stores are owned by Asian community or other immigrant community, all of those things are controlled by the city, by City Hall. The water, the lights, a whole host of things. So the City Hall really controls our life. It's responsible for our livelihood here. So to not have a voice on City Council that will be speaking, about our issues, will be speaking about our concerns. There were so many things. Some of the things are nuanced, but they were very deep and very critical. Like, for example, I'm from the Liberian ethnic community. We have a particular disposition in the way we interact or the way we talk. We talk, we gesturing and maybe talking at the top of our voices. People have seen that and look at it as something bad. There have been instances where the police have even tried to come and intervene because they think that we're being disruptive or we're about to fight, but we're just having a conversation. So how do people get to understand that cultural nuance of the Liberian ethnic community, for example? And that goes, so we have a different approach. We have a different style. The Asian community has a different style. The larger white community has a different style. But together, all of us can come together, understand a thing or two about the Liberian community, understand a thing or two of the Asian and the Hmong community and the African American community. But we're all in this together. This is all of our home now. So how do we make it a better place? How do we make it a lively, functioning place to grow, to raise our kids, to have our families and send our kids to school and live a prosperous, healthy life. But one of the things that we're doing in Brooklyn Park, and once I get on the city council, one of the things we're going to be pushing for is a whole redevelopment of the Zane area corridor, what we call the Zane area corridor. So if you know Brooklyn Park and the intersection of Brooklyn Boulevard and Zane, and that entire area that where and then you go to the left there by region, that whole block where you have a strip mall there with,
Right.
with a number of ethnic stores. If you look across the street, there is a building being built. HCMC will be moving in that. I was part of that of the task force that that designed the whole redevelopment plan for this whole Zine area corridor. So there are a lot of things on the books, and there are a lot of things being worked out to make sure that we bring some high-end stores and some high-end shopping areas in Brooklyn Park. But of course, these things are going to take time, and like you said earlier, if we're not at the table, we are not going to get served. So we need someone with our lived experience, with our background, to be at the table, to be pushing for us, to make sure that we have an eclectic mix of businesses coming into Brooklyn Park, businesses that reflect businesses that reflect the diversity of the city. So those are all of the things that we're working on. All renovating the library, getting a library that will serve the need of our kids and all of us in this area. So there are a lot of redevelopment plans that are currently on the books that are being debated on now, and we need to be at the table when those decisions are being made. So that's why I'm running. That's part of the reason why I'm running, to make sure that we have a voice at the table.
Well, thank you, Mr. Russell. One last thing is, people who are going to be viewing this tape may want to ask further questions, or they may want to see how they can help by donating money or by donating ideas. Is there a contact number or a way they can get to you or your team or anybody else involved in this campaign to see how they can help?
Oh yeah, definitely. We welcome all your help and contribution. If you're out there viewing this video, we appreciate you taking the time to view this and learn a little bit more about our candidacy and about some of the things that we stand for and we will be fighting for. You can get more detailed information about our campaign and about our plan to take pride back, to bring pride back to Brooklyn Park by going to www.wynfred.com. And Wynfred is spelled WYNFRED, RUSSELL.com. You can also find us on Twitter and on Facebook. We also listed there. Our telephone number is 763-228-9685. Once again, it's 763-228-9685, and I imagine you're going to have this on the screen.
Right.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Mr. Russell. Any last words, or if not, we thank you for coming.
Well, I'd just like to say, thanks for this opportunity. I certainly appreciate it, and I've received a lot of goodwill from our people, across the board. People that don't even live in Brooklyn Park. That I met someone from North Dakota and said, "Well, how can I help to spread the word about your candidacy?" People from Texas, people from all over. So this is a movement, and it takes each of us to come in, contribute. You can sign up on our website if you'd like to be a volunteer, or if you'd like to have some flyers or a lawn sign placed in your yard. I mean, all of those things are available. Just please contact us by way of our website. You can also donate $5 and up to our efforts here in Brooklyn Park. So I mean, there's all those things that folks can do. But August 10th is the key. August 10th is the primary election. We need you to please come out and vote. If you have not voted before, you need to register. To be registered to vote, you have to be 18 years and plus to vote, and you also have to be an American citizen.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Russell. Thank you for coming out, and we will spread the word.
Thank you.
Have a good day now.